Hey guys, you're watching the video of Slayer of MCA. Now welcome you all to this very special video. Now today we are going to be talking about some tips or some guides on how to be an epic ass Poketuber. Now before I even start, if you guys are watching this video on my channel, please do check out TeamSinnoh, as I do quite frequently upload a lot of other epic ass videos onto TeamSinnoh. So yeah, check that out, subscribe, because there's some very epic ass Poketubers in there as well. So without further ado, let's begin with this guide. So this guide that I want to share with you guys is based off of my 4 years worth of experience as a Poketuber in the Pokemon community on YouTube. So it is by no means perfect, and by telling you guys these tips or some guides, these are by no means like how everybody does it, or it's not exactly gonna be the perfect ideal way, but it's just how I've learned how to get more views on YouTube, or just how to be a better Poketuber in general, with regards to views or not, subs or not. These are just some of the guides or some of the things that I've learned throughout my journey. So after watching this video and you see some other guys doing some other stuff, don't go running to them and saying, "Oh, Slayer MC said blah blah blah, and you shouldn't be doing this and that." So without further ado, let us begin. So alright guys, I've compiled a list of some of the main points that I want to share with you guys that I've noticed throughout my wee journey on YouTube as a Poketuber. And the first thing is, never do raffles for subs, So a lot of people have been holding out raffles just to gain subscribers, but in my eyes and in everybody's eyes, those are empty subs, because the only reason that they subscribe to you is not because that they love your content, but only because they want to win some stuff, some free stuff. And if you look at it from history, well, I don't know, history or 4 years of history, a lot of people, after holding the raffles, when they don't win, when the guys that subscribe to them don't win, they end up just unsubscribing. That's why people start to create the role of, "Oh, if you subscribe, to enter my raffle, you cannot unsubscribe." Well, they're not bonded by any of that. It's just what you want. So if the other people don't feel like subscribing to you because they're lost, they will definitely unsubscribe. So why waste all that time doing a raffle when you are not going to get a long-term subscriber that loves what you do and loves your content? So that is one of the main things. Of course, it's fine to do raffles for people when you want to celebrate or when you want to say thank you and everything, but don't do raffles just for views or for subs, because in the end those are all empty. And yeah, so that is the first main point. Now the second main point is, I know these are some of them are serious and some of them are a bit mixed up, so just to keep things fresh and interesting. And one of the points that I noticed is, if you are a chick and you love Pokemon and you have been watching my videos or other people's videos in the Pokemon community, if you are a chick, man, definitely start out Poketubing, because in this hobby, in this community dominated by guys, it's always a big bonus if there's a chick in here. And a lot of the videos that if you look at some of the girl Poketubers, a lot of their videos get a lot of view counts, and it's always a big bonus even for me. When I see a chick, holding onto a gold star card, or when they're opening a booster pack, I'll be like, "Damn, that girl fine," or something like that, like, "Damn, you go girl," sort of thing. Like, wow, like, it's really awesome, because it's like a rarity for having a chick being in a Poketuber. So I'll definitely subscribe, I'll definitely watch some of the stuff that they make, because it's always a different perspective between how a girl does their videos and how a guy does their videos, and I'll get into that a while later back when I talk about the other stuff. Alright, so next up we are going to be talking about the third point, and that is just be yourself. So a lot of you guys been messaging me and asking me for these tips, and you guys always say, "Hey, you're a great Poketuber," or "Hey, I saw your videos and I really like it, is there any tips for me?" And that is the sole reason that I'm making this video, because I get so many messages throughout, these past few months, 10, 20, 30, 40, and that piles up in my inbox. And they say, "How do you become, do I do what you do? Do I copy everything?" The basic, most simplistic answer back to you guys is no. Just be yourself, because everybody's different. You're not gonna get very far if you try to copy other Poketubers. I love watching the videos of Brian, Bryce, and Joshua, and Jesse, And all the other epic ass TeamSinnoh members, I love them, but I love them to bits really, but I do not copy what they do because that's not me, but that's themselves. They created a niche. So think about just being yourself, being your own personality. That's very, very key because that sets up an identity for you. You know, in the end, I became a Slayer. I never intended it to be like that, and I never intended to do poker facts, but that's who I am. So it's important to be yourself, find what you truly like to do about Pokemon and go for it. Now, the next thing is keep trying and don't give up. Now, this is very, very important because when I first started, I failed miserably. I made my first video and you know, practice makes perfect. If you guys check out my first video, it was terrible. It took me, I think, 3 or 4 minutes just to open a blister pack because I didn't think beforehand and I already recorded it and I was an amateur and I was trying to open things up, and for 5 minutes straight, these guys watching my pack opening videos was just watching me open a blister box with a scissor with my stubby hands while I fail. So it's important to just keep trying. You learn from your mistakes. That is the key point that I want to bring to you guys. Now the next point is what I find is the most important. The key message. If you guys don't listen to anything that I said today, listen to this message, and that is, think about what other people want to see in your video. It's not about what you want to show other people. Yes, that's gonna be a part of Poketubing. Now you're gonna say, I want to show you guys this. I want to show you guys all my gold star collection. I want to show you guys. But if, like, you know, 5,000 people around in the Pokemon community already opened, say, the latest Plasma Gale booster pack. If everybody does it and you do it again, will you get a lot of view count? Is that what other people want to see? What about some other old school stuff? Have people been opening a base set booster box recently? What about Wizards of the Coast? What about other stuff, you know? What about, you know how Josh has been doing some Pokemon news on TeamSinnoh and his channel as well about Pokemon TCG, and I've been doing poker facts. You gotta think about what do other people want, not what you want to show other people. So that is gonna be basically my key message or one of the tips and guides. So the next one is be professional, or at least semi-professional. You're not gonna get far if, you know, you mumble, or if you appear like you're not confident, or if, you know, if the camera shakes all the time, or if the lighting's not enough and they can't see your face. It's important that they see your face because they want to know who is talking to them and who's doing what. So that is why when I first got my first 1,000 subs, I decided, okay, you know, cool stuff. Now, you know, stuff's getting a bit more serious. Here's me, you know. Nice to meet you guys and all that. I love you guys, 6 people and all that. You know, from the heart, love you guys. But you just gotta be yourself and just show who you are and be professional. The next one is to listen to constructive feedback. And that is constructive, and being that you listen to what people advise, you know, when they say, I want to see more of this, then you go back after your video and say, okay, I'll do more of this. Instead of looking at other people, don't listen to trolls. That's what I was going to talk about. Constructive feedback is something like, hey, I really like your videos, but your camera is a bit, you know, the angle's a bit weird. I can only see half of the card. It's not really professional. I want to see the whole card. Can you do that? Instead of, you know, trolls that go, oh, you suck cock, oh, you Asian, or something like that, you know. That's pointless. There's no useless feedback about, you know, go away from the Pokemon community. Nobody ever wants you to go back. These are just trolls with no lives that live under the gutter in the internet. So don't need to listen to them, and but listen to constructive feedback. If people say, hey, next time when you open a pack, can you not do the card trick because I'll prefer that better, then you don't do the card trick. You just do it, you know, go with the flow, you know, let it go smooth, and you know, drink some tequila or whatnot, a beer if you're a guy. Not saying that I promote alcohol, but whatever helps, you know, just go for it. And the next one is, of course, invest in a good video recorder. This is very important because when I first started off, I was like, what, 15, no, I wasn't 15, I was about 17. And I had no money because I've been a student, I work for a very, very crap pay, and I just pay for my Pokemon booster packs, and I wasn't unable to deliver a higher quality of video of my pack openings. And that is not really ideal, because when people watch videos, they expect a specific amount of quality, even though you might not be the people that show up on the TV or whatnot. It's important for you to try and invest in a good camera with good sound quality and good graphics quality, because you don't want to put out a gold star and you show it in front of a camera, but then the camera, when it recorded, it can't see jack shit, you know? If it's like a tortured gold star and all it sees is red and yellow stuff and like a chicken or something, nobody really is gonna say, oh yeah, that looks amazing. They're just gonna be like, oh, did you record it with a potato, sort of thing, you know? So investing in a good camera is really important. I would suggest, you know, brands like Sony. I've been stuck with Sony. This camera that I'm using right now is Sony as well, so that's why I'll suggest it. Decent quality and decent sound sort of recording microphone things. So definitely have a worth of a look on the internet, on eBay, whatever floats your boat. Yeah. So the next one is make friends, you know, and take risks. What I mean by, yes, I know there are some scammers, some lowlifes that exist in our community to scam people, but you gotta take risks because not everybody's like that. You know, you're gonna go around, you're gonna meet epic ass Poketubers, and you're gonna meet trolls, but you gotta take a risk, you're gonna make friends, because words spread faster when there are people that know you and know you are a good guy. There's no point if you do very you know, super cool videos but nobody knows you. You know, that gets you nowhere. People just say, oh, he's just a guy that makes good videos. But if people say, hey, he's a guy that makes good videos and I know him well and he's epic ass and he's always laughing and whatnot, then they'll tend to, you know, tell more other people about you. So that is another important key point as well. Just making friends, taking a risk. You know, if you want to do a trade video, if you want to trade with somebody and you have like 0 subs and the other guy has 1,000, then it's normal and it's fair enough to say that you will be the one to send the whatever cards you traded first in the mail instead of them. Take risks and people will actually respect you from it. You know, when I first started out, I always sent my cards out first. But now people send cards to me first because they know I'm a trusted trader. Because you build up that trust one by one, step by step, trade by trade. And the next one is to plan and organize beforehand. You know, I know that I'm not the best at this, and I'm still working on it. As I said, that you know, when I talk to you guys about all these, it's just about tips and advices. It's by no means saying that I'm perfect with all of these, but just the ones that I try to follow. So plan and organize beforehand, because you don't want to be talking and you'll be like, oh, and oh, I forgot, oh shit, Sherlock, I don't know what to do, oh, Arceus, oh yeah, cool. You know, you gotta think about something, you know, you just gotta be organized. Unless you're like a freestyle rapper that can think of like random ass, cool ass stuff on the spot, then don't do it. Organize, think about what you're gonna say before, and then go for it. Sometimes a lot of my videos take countless takes. That's where all the bloopers come from in my Pokefacts. Nobody gets it perfect on the first time. Just gotta keep trying. And so yeah, that's pretty much my tips. Don't want to take up too much of a time with you guys. But yeah, these tips, I mean, is something that I myself work towards too. It's by no means saying that I'm dominate. You know, this is everything you guys should follow. But just to answer some of the questions that you guys have been asking me. And feel free to send me a PM or comment down below asking for any questions. And I hope this helps and makes it clearer for those that ask for this video. And please do check out my videos, my other pack opening videos. And as you guys check out my latest vlog, I'm still very busy with life at the moment. I got 3 weeks left and 2 more exams and I'll graduate with my degree, yeah. But yeah, check out my old school videos. They're not that bad and you can get a good laugh and you can learn. And you can see how I progress from being a knob to being a okay-ish to being a pretty decent right now sort of Poketuber. On top of that, please do check out TeamSinnoh and the other members of TeamSinnoh, especially like Mr. Pokemon X, Brian, you know, Bryce, Joshua, Jesse, and just all those epic ass gym leaders. You know, they're just, you know, Unloved, Angel, all of them. They're really epic and definitely will be worth your time. So thanks guys for watching. Please do check out everybody's videos. Feel free to comment down below. Any questions, I'm welcome. I'll be welcoming them and I'll be making my best effort to answer them as much as I can. But yeah, hope this helps you guys and don't give up. And everybody in this community is one big family. Never forget that. Love you guys, sexy people. SLAYER'S, TeamSinnoh out. Laters.